Alright guys, I'm going to show you in this video how to install that hub. It'll be the last piece. You can see this one's flashing, yours would not be flashing. In the last video I spoke to you about adding that serial number, I believe it's 15 digits, into your partner portal after you have installed the rest of your tech, that is, and created your commitment. So what we're going to do now is install this hub at an outlet that is visible to either of your lock or your thermostat, and we usually say in the line of sight so that the hub can speak to the lock and the lock can then speak to the thermostat, or vice versa is how that works. So once you have started that commitment and created that customer after putting in that 15-digit serial number on the back of the hub, you will have a full customer. What we're going to do here, take a flathead screwdriver and we can take off the screw, keep the plate on there, and then again, only once we've created a customer can we plug this in, and this will start flashing, and then it'll go back and forth, and that means it's searching for a cell tower to speak to, since these are cellular based. And then this is one of the more important things. So we're going to put this screw back in so that it can't be taken out. If these things come offline, get it real snug, and then you'll wait until it becomes solid. It usually takes 3 to 5 minutes to find a cell signal, and then you can go on your partner portal and test, run a system test. It'll show you how strong it is, but once it comes solid, it means it found one. And in that case, you can go ahead and install this mounting plate. It has 3 screws that come with it and 3 anchors. Install those anchors into the wall first for the screws to go, and then take your drill or screwdriver and always go off center. Always go off center of the outlet for multiple reasons. The most important being that you don't shock yourself, but also so that you have room for the cord. I always recommend not untying this, just for a cleaner install and a cleaner look. If possible, put this in a closet that's close to the lock. That way guests can't get to it. But if you install that screw correctly, you shouldn't have any problems. You can still pull that wire out from under it and it would lose power, thus not giving you connection to the lock. And that's what we're going to go to next, is to sync the hub and the lock. So if you remember my past video, you have that master code you created. We're going to go ahead and make sure it's locked, and then insert that, or input that master code, and then hit the gear key.
Menu mode. Enter number.
And if you get one of those,
gear key to continue.
if you get one of those keypad,
Join the wireless network.
it won't speak to you, but you'll hit 7 gear, and then
Join the wireless network.
1, and hit that gear again. And once you do that, you'll put that into add mode, or you can put it into add mode first. Would be a little more make a little bit more sense, it'd be a little faster. I'll go ahead and do that now. It may still be into sync mode by the time I get there. And I'll show you this online as well. But you can go to Quick Actions, Add Device. You'll scroll down to Z-Wave. And then that second option is Z-Wave Add Mode. And then once that starts spinning, you'll hear the hub beep and it'll start flashing green. There it goes. And then you're going to do that process. Make sure it's locked.
Menu mode. Enter number.
Master code.
Press the gear key to continue.
Gear key. And then 7 gear.
Join the wireless network.
And then 1 gear. And it'll connect to that hub. You'll hear it beep. And then on the app here, you'll have Add Device. It detected. And it's just talking, sending its information over. And that means it was added successfully. We will run rediscovery and save and exit. And then it'll jump to this page and you'll see it's powered by battery. It was installed that date. The signal is unknown because it takes 30 days for an average signal strength to appear on there. It'll tell you what kind of lock it is and how it's speaking and a version type. And that's that. And then if you've already logged into the PointCentral, the front side, what I call the main side of PointCentral, we can go to that property and we can see it there. And we should be able to control it. The first day or so, it might take a little longer than you expected, but the longer these things talk, the quicker it happens. Since I just added this, it'll take a minute. I don't have a thermostat at this property. As you can see, the heat pump right there. That's how I heat and cool this unit. So there's no thermostat install. I did do a thermostat install at another property, and there it goes. And that's completely normal the first time we add the lock. These connections might take a little bit longer, but again, as they get to talking, they happen a little bit faster. We'll go ahead and lock it. See how quickly it happens. See, a little bit faster that time. So yeah, I don't have a thermostat here. I do have a noise sensor that's in beta. I didn't tell you that, but that is how you install the hub and connect it to the lock. I will do one more video just on the general settings on the backside of PointCentral and the partner portal, and that'll be the final video, and you'll have your short-term rental completely installed with smart home tech. Thanks for watching.